Understanding security filing requirements. Welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we will be discussing the threshold for shipment value that triggers the requirement for security filing. Importer security filing (ISF) regulations are in place to enhance cargo security, but not all shipments are subject to the same filing requirements. By understanding the threshold for security filing, importers can ensure compliance with the regulations. Let's dive in. General threshold for ISF filing. The general threshold for ISF filing is set at a shipment value of $2,500 or above. For shipments with a value at or above this threshold, importers are required to submit an ISF filing to customs authorities. Certain low-value shipments may be exempt from the ISF filing requirement. As of March 1, 2018, goods valued at or below $2,500 may not require an ISF filing. However, importers should verify the latest regulations, as exemptions may be subject to change. Specific regulations for different countries. It's important to note that the threshold for security filing may vary among different countries. Some countries may have higher or lower thresholds for determining when an ISF filing is required. Importers should consult the regulations of the specific country of import to determine the applicable threshold. Multiple consolidated shipments. In the case of multiple shipments consolidated under a single bill of lading, the threshold applies to the combined value of the consolidated shipments. If the combined value exceeds the threshold, an ISF filing is generally required, even if individual shipments fall below the threshold. Implications of non-compliance. Non-compliance with the security filing requirements can lead to penalties, delays in customs clearance, or other enforcement actions. Importers should ensure compliance with the applicable threshold to avoid potential consequences. Importers should accurately determine the value of the goods to assess whether the threshold for security filing is met. The value should include the cost of goods, freight, insurance, and any other applicable charges to ensure proper adherence to the regulations. Collaboration with customs brokers. Importers should work closely with their customs brokers to determine the applicable threshold for security filing. Customs brokers have knowledge of the regulations and can assist in accurately assessing whether an ISF filing is required based on the shipment value. Importers should continuously monitor regulatory changes that impact the threshold for security filing. Governments may adjust the threshold periodically to align with changing security and trade requirements, making it crucial for importers to stay informed and comply with the latest regulations. Potential benefits of filing below the threshold. Even if a shipment falls below the threshold for security filing, importers may still choose to submit a voluntary filing. This proactive approach can provide additional transparency, expedite customs clearance, and demonstrate a commitment to compliance and cargo security. Customs trade partnership programs and lower thresholds. Participation in customs trade partnership programs, such as the Customs Trade Partnership Against Terrorism (CTPAT), may require importers to file ISF even for shipments below the general threshold. These programs often have lower thresholds to enhance security measures and facilitate trade compliance. Impact of threshold variations on global trade. Imports from different countries may have varying thresholds for security filing. Importers should be aware of these variations as they engage in global trade to ensure compliance with the regulations of each country of import. Importers should maintain documentation and an audit trail to support the determination of whether a security filing is required. This documentation includes records of shipment value, invoices, bills of lading, or any other relevant documents demonstrating compliance with the threshold requirements. Continuous compliance improvement. Importers should continuously strive for compliance improvement, regardless of whether a filing is required due to exceeding the threshold. Implementing robust procedures, processes, and systems helps ensure accuracy in determining shipment value and compliance with security filing requirements. Collaboration with supply chain partners. Collaboration with supply chain partners, including suppliers and logistics service providers, facilitates accurate assessment of shipment value. Importers should collaborate closely to ensure that all relevant charges and expenses are considered when calculating the value for security filing purposes. Trade agreement considerations. Importers should also consider the impact of trade agreements on the threshold for security filing. Some trade agreements may allow for exemptions or modifications to the filing requirements based on specific product categories or trade relationships. Compliance reviews and audits. Customs authorities may conduct compliance reviews and audits to ensure that importers are accurately determining shipment value and complying with security filing requirements. Importers should be prepared to provide documentation and evidence supporting their compliance efforts. Importance of accuracy in commercial invoices. To determine shipment value accurately, importers should ensure that commercial invoices are complete, accurate, and include all applicable charges. Transparent and comprehensive invoices support compliance with security filing requirements. Industry associations and trade compliance resources. Importers can leverage industry associations and trade compliance resources to stay updated on the threshold requirements for security filing. These organizations provide guidance, best practices, and resources to help importers navigate the regulatory landscape. Importers should engage in proactive communication and collaboration with customs authorities to seek guidance and clarification on the threshold for security filing. Open lines of communication help importers ensure accurate compliance and avoid non-compliance issues. Thank you for watching today's video on the threshold for shipment value that triggers the requirement for security filing. Importers should assess the shipment value accurately, collaborate with customs brokers, monitor regulatory changes, and maintain compliance with the applicable threshold. Subscribe to our channel for more informative videos on customs brokerage and international trade. Remember to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell icon to receive notifications for upcoming videos. Thank you for your support, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.